Welcome to what is going to be Zombie Revenge, it's called. I briefly forgot.
Bit of a weird one, this.
Yeah, you probably aren't prepared, but only one way to find out. And get ready to have revenge taken upon us by zombies, as is the nature of this game.
Who are you going?
We got these three characters. This is the heavy punch man, so
Yeah.
that's a good fit for me.
I'll go then at the all-rounder.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that does leave Linda out in the cold.
Linda Rota.
Yeah, sounds like a real estate agent or something.
Are we still following this guy?
He's the one making
Short for Linda Rotisserie Chicken.
We have
Ah, that explains it.
Let's go.
Top tier voice acting. Because this is a House of the Dead spinoff.
Surprisingly, yeah.
A relatively little known one. I didn't know about it, but you certainly did.
Yeah, I actually had it for the Dreamcast way back in the day. Been a long time since I've played it. 'Cause it got rid of most of my Dreamcast stuff. But it's not without its charms.
This will absolutely be added to YouTube because it's a high quality video game.
Only the best for our fans.
Yep. So look forward to that, Blast Tyrant. Why are you on fire?
I don't know. I think there's like an explosive barrel around here that
Maybe.
just isn't being rendered.
Yeah.
It
Weird.
happened to me a couple of times during testing.
There's one reason that people can be on fire, but my target is already dead, so I'll have to show that off later.
Help me! Help!
So because it is a House of the Dead title, we have to save random dumbasses that show up.
Yep. It is our sworn duty.
To protect that booty.
Indeed.
No, don't you fucking...
Coming for her. Yeah, we kicked all their asses.
Oh no, they ripped off most of her top.
A man with golden eyes said to give it to you.
Would have missed that classic line.
To this mess.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah.
If you look closely at Busajima's model, half his face has actually been replaced with grey skin, like zombie skin or something.
Huh. Weird. I don't know what his story is, or really what anyone's deal is.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird game. You get the impression that there was more to it, but nothing. Like, if there was, then I certainly never heard about it.
Yeah, like, who wanted this? In the year 1999? People clamoring for a beat-em-up version of House of the Dead?
I mean, beat-em-ups were already pretty much dead at this point anyway. Just punching his kidneys out.
Yep.
You're supposed to put up more of a challenge than that, but...
Yeah. We just clipped him through the wall, never to be seen again. You can steal his pipe out of his chest. To
Yeah.
get a nice QTE going.
I think when I played this in the Dreamcast, there was an arrange mode, which added a whole load of stuff.
Oh, nice.
I think that was what I mostly played. So my memories of the game are pretty dim, but there's a lot of weird stuff, and there's a really cool sequence towards the end.
Yeah. Also a benefit of the Dreamcast version, Red Blood. This version
Yes.
is censored.
I think it was one of the games, one of those games that you could actually choose the stuff like blood color on it.
Probably. That's Dreamcast
I
stable.
remember that being a thing. That zombie. It's like that Volker punching asshole.
Get him in a leg lock. For some reason, my guy is the wrestler, not Stick Brightland or whatever.
There's no time. There's no pipe. So this is going to let us choose the form of a boss later on. Doesn't really
Nice.
have too much of a difference, because it's still going to be a pain in the ass, but...
The names are in Japanese, so we don't know, but... Surely... I mean, it's summer. We gotta go with the hot one.
Yeah.
Rob Thomas insists.
Because he's so smooth.
Indeed. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it gives the game a little bit of replayability.
Yeah.
Seeing all the various different... There's not that much, to be honest, but what there is kind of cool.
Yeah. To release it on console, you'd have to pad it out in some way. Anytime we get hit,
Attacks have
or...
more reach, but
Do they?
they seem weaker.
Ah. I know my attacks are very, very strong, but they're supposed to be pretty slow. I did just punch a guy in half, so
Yeah.
there's something to that.
You're supposed to be able to do a whole bunch of cool moves and all that, but I genuinely don't know if those were just added for the console version. 'Cause I remember, I remember hearing the original was a bit bare bones.
I think they're in here. It smells
Oh.
awful.
I am in awe at how terrible this smells.
Maybe we have British accents. It smells awful.
It smells bloody awful, it does.
Really works in Eddie
It's a
accent.
jolly holiday with Mary Poppins.
Eddie accent, but the ones our characters actually have is definitely the way that was said.
Yeah, the only real accent they have is expats from America who just happen to be walking past the office. As
Yeah,
all
you're-
these games were.
Your guy is definitely American. I think my guy only has Japanese voice lines,
Yeah,
which is curious.
yeah, he is the most Japanese man who has ever lived.
Pretty much. He's astoundingly anime.
He's also Blackjack, saying as how he's got two different skin tones.
Yeah, I got a good look at it during the cutscene, and it looks like it's metal.
Yeah, he shows up in one of the Project Cross Zone games on the DS. I can't remember if it is actually like someone else's skin or if it is meant to be metal. I think it is skin, given that it's like a zombie game.
Yeah, but it's really hard to say. Some of my attacks have like a whirring sound effect to them. So maybe I'm part robot, who knows? Could be a cyborg, could be a zombie.
Yeah, he's just big lad who punches. Really.
Yep.
Big large, huge.
Yeah, unfortunately, my guy has the least personality of any of them.
Yeah, I think in the entire game he says maybe 3 lines.
Yeah. Pretty sure Linda will be narrating most of the cutscenes, so it's weird that we didn't bring her. But she's the
She
weakest.
also has a really annoying voice.
That's true, yeah. And a lot of her animations are irresponsibly horny. Maybe we'll show those off after the run.
I mean, she is going into the zombie apocalypse smuggling 2 gigantic cantaloupes under a tube top, so...
Yep, a little bit. And still does wrestling moves, despite
Yeah.
all that.
If I remember, her charge attack is running towards the enemy and then butt pouncing them.
Yeah, you are correct.
I just remember seeing that back when the game first came. Back when I got the game, just being like, seriously. Like, I'm 19 and even I think this is a bit too much. I am your target audience and you just done fucked up, son.
Yep. Classic overly anime. Late 90s games.
because one boss is not enough.
One for each of us.
If I remember, it is possible to get most of the bosses in some kind of stun lock if you're playing two-player.
Would make sense. So I'm now poisoned, or I was poisoned before I died.
Yeah, the poison, I don't know, I don't remember what it does. I think it just slows you down and weakens your attack, but the enemies drop little herbs.
Yeah.
It's like
Green herbs.
Resident Evil.
Yep. I believe being poisoned, it definitely slows you down. It might also weaken your attacks.
Ooh, axe. You should grab that.
I agree. Oh, I threw it. What? Like I'd never heard about chopping people with an axe. The guard button, if you use it while there's no enemies around, will let you run.
Yeah, you need to be moving while before you press it,
Yeah,
which is really counterintuitive.
it really is. But you can run and then do like a running attack. Bam.
Yeah, I have like a dash punch.
Everyone has unique animations, different stats. The three characters are actually very, very different. It's
Yeah.
not just a reskin.
At the end of the day, it is still, you know, strong, fast, all-rounder. But there's a lot of surprising amount of differences between them. As I said, if I remember, they all have some pretty in-depth and varied moves.
That's my understanding.
Not quite to the level of something like Tekken Force, but not too far off.
This gentleman is very well rendered and definitely doesn't clip into his own model at any point.
Also, absolutely not based on any former HR Giger designs. The fact that he looks like a reject from Species is purely coincidental.
Oh, I punched you.
It just knocked me flat in my ass.
An indiscriminate puncher. Oh, wow, why can I punch you? That's weird. Did not expect friendly fire to be on.
Okay, so the enemy has finally learned how to counter getting stun locked.
Punched him in the gut, at least. Okay.
Come on, I just whipped past his butt cheeks.
I have weird, like, laser moves that set the enemy on fire. I keep doing.
I'd like to see if I can get a Dreamcast emulator up and running, because I remember there being a lot of really cool stuff in the home port.
Yeah, we're on Flycast, which is a Dreamcast emulator.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It won't work through Fightcade, which we're using to play multiplayer. But you would be able to play the game solo. And maybe there will be a way to set up NetPlay, I have no idea.
Yeah, I noticed it's got SNES and Mega Drive functionality, which is cool.
Yeah.
Dying.
That's also not what he said. He said Japanese words.
Yeah.
That's why it was so efficient.
Like, if he's not saying anything like "Omae wa mo shinderu," then he's kind of losing any and all interest.
It's
He
true.
should be saying anything else.
Let's see something real quick. So, your melee combo is It's gonna be just punch, punch, shoot. So if you hit punch twice and then shoot at the last one in rapid succession without getting shot with a shotgun.
Knocked down by a shotgun, yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, that added a bunch of hits. Yeah, every character has a different combination of inputs like that.
Now, if it wasn't a House of the Dead game before. Also, Busujima's rocking a Desert Eagle compared to everyone else is just using regular pistols.
Yeah.
So even its gun attacks are like 3 times stronger than anyone else's.
So strong, he pushes bullets harder and faster than anyone else can.
Also managed to shoot me at a 45-degree angle.
Nice flamethrower.
Ah!
You have become Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Explosion. Like, this game is censored, but it's still really violent.
Oh, yeah.
This place is gonna explode in 3 minutes.
I hope you can understand me.
Excellent zombie transformation sequence. Oh, nice drill.
Yeah, if I hold down the gun button, then I just stick it straight into their guts.
I see.
Otherwise, it's just a like literally 180-degree sweep.
Ah. So it's part chainsaw, part drill. In fact, it's pretty much all chainsaw.
So when does Rambo come in? He's already here, except he's Japanese. Have you not seen that amazing throw?
There we go. Got an impalement. Leg lock. Now I need to hammer the button. Otherwise the enemy reverses the leg lock. Let's do that. Watch me now. Oh, I'm getting reversed. Tap out. If we time out, we lose a life. But we have infinite lives, so who cares?
The time limits in this are very unfriendly.
It's true. It's a weird game to have time limits. I've never really seen those in a beat 'em up.
You made it here alive.
I mean, they used to have them in games like Double Dragon and that, just so that people wouldn't put in a couple of coins and then walk away.
Why am I
Yeah.
doing this?
Guy with the gold eyes.
You
I'll be honest,
lose.
I don't even know myself. Meet my friend William Birkin.
Also, I've noticed that every single word that Styx speaks is in all caps. Even when he's not shouting it. The subtitles always give it all caps.
He's an important man with big things to say.
It's true. You appear to be a shouting American man. This guy cannot turn around very fast. He can leap out of danger.
Oop,
Oh, he's got face huggers. As though the last one weren't enough of a Giger ripoff.
Oh, James Cameron's not paying attention.
Yep. I guarantee they have a face grab move too.
Oh, I'm fairly certain you would win that bet.
Yep. Shooting them doesn't work great. There we go. Finally.
You need to do it at kind of a weird distance. Too
Yeah.
close and you don't aim down. Too far and you just kind of aim weird.
Uh-oh. He birthed some more. Yep, there's my face hug. As I always dreamed. I'm gonna be a mom.
Just as the prophecies foretold. Oh yeah, if you get knocked down, hit the shoot button and you'll unload into them as you fall down.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, reaction moves as well. That you could do on getting hit. If you block and then immediately fire right afterwards, you unleash a flurry of bullets.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
There's a ton of stuff in the game that it just doesn't tell you.
Yep. Also, if you press any 2 buttons, there's only 3 buttons in the game. If you press any 2 of them, you'll do a specific move, like an action roll, Wii. This obviously is meant to be done on a arcade setup.
Yeah.
Because doing it on controller is very awkward.
I do actually have a fight controller for the PS3, PS4.
Yeah, I have an arcade stick as well, which would adapt to my computer.
Yeah, for some reason, I've just never been particularly good with arcade sticks. I don't know why. It's something I've never really been comfortable using.
Back when I did the Splatterhouse Let's Plays, for all the classic games, I used an arcade stick.
Nice.
Yeah, even though only one of them actually was on arcade. Yeah, I don't know why we needed to kill those zombies. They weren't bothering us, we just wanted them dead.
So the guy from the AMS, the special task force that you're part of in the first couple of Houses of the Dead. Houses of the Dead? Doesn't seem right, but oh well.
The all-male strippers.
Cassandra? Don't believe you.
Yeah, what they make all caps and what they don't is, like, completely random. Your character, like, whispered damn, and it was all caps.
He doesn't say much, but he says it very forcefully.
It's true. Ooh, hatchet. Give me the hatchet. Stop smashing my life to death. This is the common
Smashing
phrase.
my life or smashing my wife?
Both. There's a podcast called Threedom with Paul F. Tompkins and Scott Aukerman and Lauren Lapkus. And Paul F. Tompkins and Scott Aukerman are like 50, so they have the weirdest reference pool. And they keep referencing this commercial where a guy loses his wife and he screams to the heavens, "My wife, she was my life."
For some reason, I'm thinking of Troll 2. Oh my god, they're eating him, and now they're going to eat me! Oh no!
Yeah. Just melodrama and bad writing.
Yeah, we watched Hobgoblins for the first time a few months back. That was a nightmare. Nothing in it made sense. It was as bad as people said. I don't know why I questioned it.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that, like, MST3K proper did, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They did Hobgoblins way back, and RiffTrax redid it with all new jokes. I think it was the RiffTrax version that we watched, and yeah, terrible.
Yep. Another all-time classic line in the same vein, mentioned in chat. The cloud is dead, but so is my wife.
What's that one from?
That is Axel from Twisted Metal Black.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I think I can be forgiven for not knowing that one, given the number of times we've spoken about it.
It is the most forgettable of the stories in that entire game. That went right for you.
Yeah.
There we go. Boss down. Such that it was.
Oh, yes. So one of us needs to hold this while the other person keeps the zombies away from them.
Or tries.
Yeah.
You've seen this in Shadow Realm.
Yeah. It's like that, but dumber. But cooler, because they're zombies.
Yep. You're much better at keeping the zombies away than I am.
It's a talent.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get interrupted there. That guy smacked me clean in the head. But my head is partially metal, so it doesn't matter. Or partially zombie.
Partly zombie and at least 3/4 afro, so I think that cushioned the blow.
Quite possible. We stopped at just the perfect moment. Good thing we didn't get interrupted for even a second longer, even though we had plenty of time left on our time limit.
Yeah, I remember the home version being way tighter with the time limit on that one.
Yeah.
Because it was actually sort of like, oh shit.
If you hold the punch button, you will charge up a super attack, by the way.
Not for me.
Works for me. You just gotta stay in place. Don't hold any direction at all.
Nope.
Oh, that was because you were touching a zombie? If you touch a zombie and hold the punch button, you initiate a grab. And from there, you can do a bunch of different moves as well.
Again, that might only be Busujima.
The FAQ I have up says your guy also does it as well.
Not having any luck with it.
Oh well. It's not important. There's so many animations we're missing already.
Yeah.
I don't know, a tenth of them.
It is one of those games where it's basically like mash buttons and if something cool happens, great.
Basically.
Like if you watch the attract mode without starting the game, it shows off all kinds of weird shit.
I have a back attack. If you press guard and shoot at the same time, you punch backwards. Don't do it, it's pointless.
Wah! Wah!
Shotgun. Bullets.
Ah, go here. Japanese sliding doors. Into Slide World.
Confusing.
Pretty good monster design.
Okay, after all you've seen, the slime beast is a thing that makes you fall to your knees. Really?
Yep. That's the line.
Nope, I've had enough. This is just too fucking weird.
I'm done. You can narrate the rest of the game yourselves. You're doing all the killing anyway. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. Whoops.
Thank you!
Hey, don't try to punch the boss. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, I remember the last few bosses, the game basically goes, oh, yeah, you're just gonna use guns from now on. But the
care for that.
gunplay mechanics in it are just completely terrible.
Yeah, they are.
It's supposed to be, as people have probably noticed, it's supposed to be a Virtua Cop style reticle on that shows up whenever you can shoot an enemy.
Yeah,
Whether or not that actually works seems to be completely random.
it really is. It's entirely automatic, and you can't, like, pull the trigger to manually initiate an aim.
Yeah, there is no lock on, and there really should be.
Yep. Facehuggers again.
No me gusta.
Now you two have been fugged.
I did not consent to this.
Oh, they have eye stalks, so they're legally distinct from facehuggers. Don't worry about that.
John Carpenter, on the other hand, may have a few questions.
They're just weird horseshoe crabs. Not facehuggers.
Also, they come from heads.
Who doesn't these days?
I mean, I've seen TikTok. That's what TikTok's all about, right?
Yep. kids these days. I like how we just never use the block, because I certainly never do. Not in any
Definitely
video
not
game.
using it as is intended.
Yeah. You're just gonna stay there and puke.
Remarkably little damage.
Yeah, it's weird. But once it starts, can't stop it. The fun don't stop.
Say, show yourself. Using the dead as weapons? Stupid.
Break beats.
It's time to
Using the dead as humans? Me? How dare you?
God of destruction will be unleashed. All humans will die. Nonsense.
Oh, this music is chaotic. It is fighting itself.
It's reminding me of the fart basement from Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Yeah.
Just the random.
Yeah, dramatic strings, break beats, and then whatever that is. All vying for control.
Stick brightly. You
Here.
must sucker.
Oh, I really wanted to hear how I was going to pronounce that. Wah, ha, ah, tuh.
What? And sacrifice. That sounds like a fun place to be.
Yep. When our lock-on does work, the reticle slowly turns red, and when it turns red, it deals more damage if you shoot them then. Another needlessly complex mechanic.
Yep. Kind of game where you really should just be hammering the shoot button at all times, but...
Yeah.
So, anyone who's played House of the Dead might be recognizing some of the zombies that we're facing now. These green guys are the Ibitan enemies. All the zombies in House of the Dead have their own names, but these are the first ones that we've seen that are actually direct from the game. Even the little monkey dudes are slightly not quite right.
What's with this game? So, this is the gatekeeper.
Yeah, the way my gray skin is stitched to my normal skin does look more zombie-like than robot-like.
Yep.
Now that we get a real good look at it.
This guy's also vaguely based on one of the bosses from the original. You fight a sort of big armored, knight-looking, almost cyborg-style zombie. And his armor starts coming off the more damage you do to him.
They're all based on Tarot Arcana, right?
The bosses, yeah.
Yeah.
In the original trilogy. I don't know about the later ones, like Scarlet Dawn. I've never played them, but yeah. Emperor, Chariot, Magician. Those are the ones that I remember off the top of my head, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, Tower and Strength as well. Those are another couple of ones from, I think, the sequel.
Yeah, those would make sense. I've only ever seen the first boss, and it pops up like a tarot card when you meet them. And I forget what that card is.
Tower, I think, is the big snake boss that you fight in the second one.
Got a second phase. Also, getting a 5-hit combo looks like it just pops up the word shit.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering who would be the first person to point that one out.
Naturally.
Honestly, I just kind of figured it was between you and the chat.
Yep. But yeah, we're making like Persona connections with all the bosses.
Hey! It's the Curian Mansion!
Nice.
And we are going through, essentially, the first stage, music and all. If I remember, all the music in this stage is essentially a remix of the main themes from the first game.
That's pretty cool. They pop up health bars for all the enemies
Yep.
as you're killing them. Very elegant HUD. Sort of thing you have to
Also-
appreciate in such a dirt simple game.
Also, with some of the hardier enemies, as you shoot them, body parts fly off, just like the classic game.
Yeah. There's frogs. Kill the frogs. Did lock onto the frog. Get out of here. Okay, they're just ammo pinatas, it looks like.
Yes, the original arcade game, shooting frogs would give you point bonuses, extra lives, that sort of thing.
There we go. I did my, like, getting knocked down, return fire move. Just to accidentally show that off. Shotgun should be more powerful, though.
Yeah, the other weapons you get are surprisingly weak.
Yeah. I did, as I was saying that, obliterate a guy into shards like that.
Yeah, if you finish them off with one of the extra weapons, then it does a hell of a lot of damage. Or
Yeah.
at least it appears to.
It's visually impressive, if nothing else. Even though they tell you everyone's HP at all times, it's hard to tell exactly what's going on. If this were like any other beat 'em up, then breaking this suit of armor would get you a special weapon. But it's not.
The home version has literally tons and tons of weapons that aren't in this one for some reason.
Nice. I assume it came out quite a bit later, so it's probably like an enhanced port.
Yeah, I think it's about a year or two after it left the arcades.
Yeah, maybe we should check that out sometime.
It controls a lot better, if nothing else.
Yeah,
This game, the controls are incredibly stiff.
they are very stiff, yeah. Apparently the lady character, Linda, is much, much more maneuverable than the rest, but even still,
Yeah.
there's just a stiffness to the controls that even she cannot compensate for.
Yeah, what everyone can't see is, for example, when you're running, if you run into a wall, you stop dead for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yep. Also, when we start attacking, we are locked into that direction until we stop attacking. So that's why sometimes I'll just punch past my target for a while.
Yep.
I believe Linda doesn't have to do that. I believe she can change directions mid-combo.
Also, the timing for the punch-shoot combo, very tight.
Yeah, I just button mashed my way through mine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mine is
I'm
punch,
just
shoot,
sticking
shoot.
with the regular combo because it gets the job done.
Yeah, the regular combo is still very powerful. They put so much nuance into it, and the game is so simple, you don't need it. Choke slam. Not the only wrestler here.
It seems that the lock-on occasionally will do, I don't know, crit damage, lack of a better term.
Yeah. Stop, he's already dead.
50-point combo.
Let's try this.
Oh yeah, these guys have laser arms.
Okay, yeah, I have like a shockwave attack, which costs some health but knocks down all nearby enemies. In classic beat 'em up fashion. Perform by pressing all 3 of the face buttons. Hey, I found a secret. What are the odds that it's totally pointless? Oh no, it's full of laser guns and grenade guns.
Chain gun.
Pick it back up. Oh, it's dead. It's out of ammo.
Yeah, I've got a grenade there.
There it is. And back to work.
Oh, hi, Linda. I'm in here too. I just noticed stick looks like if you bought Matt Mercer off of Wish. Similar face, but just looks so dumb.
That's how I use my grenade, which fortunately cannot harm you because I threw it right at you. Down zombies can also grab you, it turns out, but you can counter that grab and stomp their faces. Getting hits off of the hand here, but it doesn't appear to be doing any damage. Maybe we'll just deprive him of attacks like Mecha Satan.
Yeah. I wonder if he meant to pick up that zombie, if it was meant to be one of us.
Probably one of us, but maybe killing zombies is so fun. Even the zombies gotta do it.
Hey guys, that looks cool.
Yeah, you can't hit the very edges of the arena, so it's pretty screwed. Whoop. Punch you in the face. Down he goes.
Yeah, we get it, you vape.
All that meat. Just took a few socks to the face to get rid of him.
He said all those creatures were made by humans.
I get the feeling that Busajima's just, like, not really paying attention to what's going on. And everyone's
Yeah,
like, yes, he's really being deep and profound. And he's like, I wish I had a ham sandwich right now.
He's pretty checked out.
My parents were part of this, but a scientist killed them and used them for his experiments. His name? Gil Brightly. Your...
Never heard of him.
I swore I'd get my revenge. I will exterminate all humans with their own weapons, and I will kill you.
It's a weird emphasis.
See you in hell.
Awkward voice acting in this game? I didn't think it possible.
Like, most normal people would put the emphasis on kill rather than you, but wow.
Orson Welles would lose his mind at that line read.
In July.
What's this guy doing over here?
I'm just chilling.
Shooting me with lasers. Care for that. I'd like to steal his laser gun, but it appears to be like part of his body or something.
Yeah.
Organic lasers.
Yeah, we got laser zombies, the most annoying kind. So it seems like when you knock them down, the lock-on tracks quicker. Suppose that's because you don't really have any kind of down attack.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they definitely have like Vash the Stampede arms.
Yep.
For shooting those lasers. Wouldn't mind ripping one off and using it anyway.
I mean, if this were Dynamite Cop or Die Hard Arcade as it's known, probably could do that. Oh, hey, it's this guy again.
Boss Rush.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be an arcade beaten up without one. Okay, I think I somehow blocked the lightning.
Yeah, this was the first boss. They probably do have like things in place where you can punch your friends.
Or you could just punch my face right off of my face.
I want you to be just like me and have half a zombie face. Maybe that's why I'm so detached. The one part of my body that has been replaced with a zombie part is my brain.
What?
I mean, that's the part that has the fake skin over it. It's my scalp.
You should see him in Project Cross Zone. He's still only got like, well, he's still got two-tone face, but for some reason he's also wearing a suit and a fedora.
That's a pretty good look.
I mean, he looks incredibly stylish. It's just completely at odds with everything you see in this game.
Yeah. And the only reason he's not wearing a shirt is to show off his chest and back scars.
Basically.
And to give something for the ladies.
Oh yeah. Don't know if we still need to go after the little guy.
Let's see, it deals a lot of damage.
Phase 2. Oh, and he's got a rocket launcher now.
Why wouldn't he? Let's see what
Someone
it
in the
tracks.
chat was making a joke about the previous boss looking like Sector from Mortal Kombat. Nah, dude. Here he is.
Yeah. Okay, they die simultaneously.
Yeah.
So we'll kill the little buddy. Is that the end of the boss rush?
It was disappointing.
Finished playing around.
Maybe there will be more phases of Zed.
The god of destruction in my body. Soon, I will release
Perforated with
I'll
more boss
kill you.
rushes.
Then I'll be reunited with my parents.
Don't think that's how it works.
Yes, that is called death, my friend. I think he just said, I'm going to kill you, and then myself.
Zombie revenge, an elaborate murder-suicide.
Pretty much. Nice.
Okay, that did a good bit of damage to him.
Yeah, the fadeaway shot is really cool. And it seems to be pretty effective as far as damage. Bolt down.
Not sure what happened there.
Me neither. Banana peels. Octavianus came through.
Everyone having a nice lying down party for some reason.
Siesta, right in the middle of our fight.
Siesta, fiesta. Fiesta!
I'd love to be able to, like, punch him. But he keeps teleporting away. Shooting me with a sky laser.
think I punched his ankle there. Yeah, it seems like if you shoot him when he has that shield up, he automatically counters, and it hurts a lot.
That's fair. I mean, unfair, but makes sense.
I think we're doing more damage to each other at this point.
Yep. You're owed some punches to my face, if nothing else. There. Gotcha.
Why do you still want to live?
His throat first on the ground, that's gonna hurt.
I would not recommend that, no. Okay. Might as well have this guy here.
Totally not based on the magician from House of the Dead. Final boss of the original.
I've rarely seen anything less based on the magician from House of the Dead.
And if you remember, we chose the form of the destroyer at the beginning.
Nice. He honestly looks like Frieza, except with wings now.
So for some reason, can't punch him when he's just ever so slightly off the ground.
We do seem to be zooming through time and relative dimensions in space, all of a sudden. He was going for me.
He's just making a beeline for you there.
Yep. The clothesline from downtown, you don't see that too often.
Yeah, this is the point where the game kind of loses the point.
Yeah, this is obviously meant to be your quarter muncher moment. Because if nothing else, this boss clearly has like 10 times the HP of any previous boss.
Yep. And again, just like Shadow of Rome, he's about 10 times faster than anything else you can count
Yep.
so far.
That's how these games like to end. Tedium.
It's never a case of making the enemy smarter, just making them more annoying.
Yep. It's hard to do legitimate difficulty.
Why are we in the Doctor Who opening? Yeah, we're also on board the Event Horizon.
They're not mutually exclusive. The TARDIS travels through time by going through hell briefly.
See, now I really do genuinely want to see a crossover between the two. That would be amazing.
That's why so many of the doctors have ripped their own eyeballs out.
Preparate tutte me ex in Paris. What?
Do the action roll.
I just almost dodged that by running.
Oh, I'm dead. The action roll is like realistic, which amuses me immensely.
As in, you land on a pebble and then go, oh fuck, that's gonna.
Yeah, like you can't just dive shoulder first. You actually like have to stop and check out your surroundings and then slowly lean into it.
No, trust me, this is gonna look really good. Ah, fuck!
To have your death scored by carnival music. The dream we all hope for.
The wish of every juggalo.
Yep. That's why I always stick my arms out when I'm on a roller coaster.
Woo! And suddenly we're in Kansas?
My father.
ユウロもう済んだことだ
Hey,
Oh, hi, doggy.
our dog's been in our party the entire time.
That was the most terrifying grin I could imagine.
Yeah, the faces.
山ほどの
Holy shit, the faces. We only saved one person.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of innocent bystanders died.
Yeah.
Probably. But the one person we saved was like plot relevant and gave us a secret disc, allowed us to transform the boss somehow into a fire boss.
With that, I think if you let her die, you just pick the disc up off her corpse anyway.
Can confirm, yes, I did do that in a practice run.
Yeah. So I guess the dog's part of the team now.
Yep. Next game.
Gonna-
Playable dog.
Zombie Revenge 2, House of the Dogs.
I'd buy it.
Wait, House of the Dead 2, Dr. Curian's like, it says the infamous line, Dogs of the AMS. It's the doggy man! And then this house that we were in for all of about 3 minutes.
Yep. But it's important because it was in the main series. It was just fan service, but obviously it has to be highlighted.
No one's gonna put out that fire then, huh?
Yep. Here's the building that was going to explode in 3 minutes, half an hour ago. Publicity clearly worked out great for a game no one's ever heard of.
End music, not particularly triumphant. Feels more like we got a bad ending.
Yeah.
Even though
This
I
is-
think there is only one.
Yeah, as far as I know. Far too downbeat. We met a dog. You don't play this music after you meet a
Oh.
dog.
Wait, I suddenly remembered what happens, I think.
Oh, there's a twist? Dun dun dun. It was her all along!
Bastard! He'd better hurry up and bring my money.
Game over.
My god. That probably meant something. I don't know what.
Me neither.
Ah, well. High scores.
We're not anywhere there.
No. We ended this on level 0 somehow. I don't know how that's possible. Maybe it's a leveling system that counts down from 10.
I would assume so, seeing as the last one was level 9.
Yeah. And here's the intro sequence. After this, we will take a quick look at the lady character, Linda.
Yeah.
And then all done. But there's young Zed before his parents were murdered by Gil Brightland.
Still has a golden eye, even as a youngster. Not
Yep.
quite sure what that's about.
Neither does he. The genetic experimentation on the parents was hereditary or something. Because this never comes up, really. There's a top secret plan to militarize the dead.
Yeah, the original House of the Dead games, it was just kind of implied that Dr. Curian was a wacky mad scientist who liked doing experiments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one on the right that kind of looks like Zemitzi from Vampire the Masquerade.
Mhm.
That's I'd say fairly close to the final boss of the first game.
Yeah. It's probably just concept art from the first game, but it looks cool.
More than likely.
Yeah. So yeah, you can join me. I'm just going to take a quick look at Linda. and her slick moves. We've seen
Are we
this.
still
I also want to show you what happens when we time out. Because that has a little cutscene associated with it. Okay, that's just a knockdown.
take this?
Oh, wow. That was like 5 hits. I shook him around like a ragdoll.
Shaking like an ugly baby.
Yep.
Not sure what the camera was doing there, but it was very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, like the strong guy can't do that. Shake around an entire zombie with one hand? That was amazing. So let's see. I think it's punch, shoot, punch, punch. Uh-oh.
And I'll just take care of the shotgunner.
Forgive me.
Oh, I'm dead already because I have the lowest HP.
Yeah, she can take about 3 hits before she dies horribly.
Let me see something real quick.
Also, the poison effect only takes effect if the sort of purpley bar is over the amount of health you have remaining.
Yeah, that makes sense. Reading the FAQ. Don't worry about it. Oh. Oh, I turned into a zombie.
You come back as a zombie.
Kill me. I forgot that's supposed to be a mechanic, but that's pretty awesome. Gonna get ya.
No! I did not give my consent.
Okay, I'll come back. So what should happen here is... There we go. Butt in the face. That's what we all wanted to see. That's what we all paid for.
Slam.
Oh, she has like butt attacks in the middle of her combos too.
Yeah, that's right.
Butt attack. Ridiculous. After we go through this sequence, we should have a very short time limit, which will allow us to time out pretty quickly. You want to let her die?
Yeah.
She is the villain after all. Now no one's coming with your money.
That's what you get for being a mercenary.
Yep. I would never be such a thing. I never noticed how cool, like, that guy's pants are. He got a dragon on him.
Oh, yeah. He's a very Yakuza-style design.
Yeah, really. If you're only going to wear one article of clothing, might as well be very cool.
And his boots coordinate as well, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. It seems like my combos tend to obliterate corpses more frequently than any of the ones I was doing with Buyashima. Oh, we might time out here. There we go. You get a preview of this guy.
Ah, did not know that.
Yep. Swoops in to tell you to die, and then you do, and then you hit continue. Hop right back in.
Well, that was utterly pointless.
Yep. So that's Zombie Revenge. Very cool, very fun. It's always fun to play these beat-em-up games. We're probably going to do a bunch of them.
Especially considering round about the early 2000s where they started getting into 3D ones.
Yeah.
And none of them, well, almost none of them, obviously this is an exception, but almost none of them got home ports.
Yeah. And speaking of which, we should probably check the home port out at some point, because that apparently has a bunch of extra content.
Yep. When Sega was releasing stuff to the Dreamcast, because it was the majority of their output felt like it was just straight arcade ports.
Yeah.
They used to put in what they called arrange modes, which was, hey, this is the exact same game, but with tons of unlockables and lots of really random shit that you can do.
Yeah, I've seen that with Konami games and stuff as well.
Yep. Spawn in the Demon's Hand was a really good one for that. The base game had, I think, about 10, 20 characters, with like 30 odd enemies. You could play all of them in the regular, or they were all unlockable. And there was about 100 unlockable weapons in it. It was great. Opening theme was absolutely kick-ass as well. Like, you watch the opening video for it and it is so mid to late 90s.
Nice. Oh yeah, this game is intensely Dreamcast, and I'm afraid you've missed the entire playthrough. We're just showed up bonus content here.
Yeah, the votes will be up in a couple of days, though.
Probably much sooner.
I know, I was being generous. I
either
don't know
way.
your process.
Yeah.
Fine, the votes will be up in 12 hours. I don't know.
Thanks for watching. This is Zombie Revenge, and we'll be back with more co-op beat-em-up bullshit and other video game treasures in the near future.